So today I am co-hosting with one of my favorite people, Tracy Frans. And so today we're going to talk about video. We're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk about how we each use video. And then we're going to show you some tools that help make it stupid simple. Who wants stupid simple video here? So my name is Tanya Van Rickley, and I am part of the Grow Global Realty Org Network. And what I do is I help agents throughout the country, coach real estate agents. I love talking about video because more than anything right now, especially with the NAR lawsuit, you have to show your value. And people are going to be looking online, like what kind of value do they show? Are they articulate? Do they know what they're talking about? And if you don't have video out there, you might be missing some opportunities because people are going towards the people that they trust, right? And so Tracy and I are going to talk about how we do that. So one thing I want to do is I kind of want to hop in and ask you guys, raise your hand if you are doing video. Does anybody here do video? Okay. Anybody? Okay. I know Michaela does video. Okay. But you're all obviously here because you guys plan to do video. Who here has a YouTube channel? Does anybody here have a YouTube channel? Okay. So here's the thing. Video is important, and you are going to hear a lot of schools of thought on this. Okay. The thing is there's no like perfect way to do video. Everybody does it differently because everybody's on different platforms. But for me, one thing that I learned, I've literally been doing video since 2015. Okay. I was doing live Periscope video. I hired somebody and he said, do 30 videos in 30 days. You're going to probably hate them all, but you're going to get more and more comfortable and post them somewhere. But the problem is a lot of you guys are doing videos and you're posting them to your stories, which is great. Congratulations. But guess what? They just disappear. So if you're going to do your face up, look all cute, try to get people to know you, my school of thought is you want a place for your videos. Okay. Not every video is going to need to stay for 24 or for whatever evergreen. When you hear the term evergreen it's a video that's kind of timeless, right? Where it's content, it's information that people could go back to. Where do you place it? Right. So there is vertical video. And then there is horizontal video. Okay. And so there's always this like confusion. Do I do vertical or do I do horizontal? Right. And it really depends on the platform that you're on. Okay. If you're focused on Instagram, that's where all your business is, then you could do vertical. Right. But today I'm going to talk about mostly YouTube. Okay. For me, that's where I stay. So I do want to talk about some statistics really quick, okay? Because I think this is really important for you to know, like why video is so important, okay? So can you guys see my page?
Yes.
All right. So consumer preference, 87% of consumers prefer watching video content from brands over other types, okay? Email marketing, including the word video in your subject line can increase open rates by 19% and click-through rates by 65%. One of the things that I do when I insert videos, you guys get like emails from me. Not only will I say video, I don't always put it in the subject. So this reminds me to do it more, right? But I will take a screenshot of the video and then I'll put the link there. Just recently, I am raising money for a poker run for a veteran organization. And we sent out 132 emails. And in that email, I took screenshots and then there was a link to the video. So it sparks their interest. And I asked one guy, I go, you said no the first time and you declined the email. What was it about the second email? He goes, I don't know. He goes, there was a video there. It was just very visually appealing. He's like, and it made me want to sign in. And guess what? He gave us a $2,000 donation because it was visual and there was video. Okay. Live video streaming has seen a surge in popularity, with 82% of viewers preferring live video content over traditional social media posts. Okay. YouTube dominance. YouTube remains the second largest search engine globally, with over 2 billion logged in monthly users. Video ads, digital video and spending is projected to reach 167 billion globally by 2025, reflecting the increase in investment in video advertising. Virtual events. 90% of marketers believe that virtual events will become more important in the future, with video being a crucial component to events. So people will do like a virtual open house. Okay. So accessible features, including captions and videos, can increase by 12%, emphasizing the importance of videos. Okay. So let's talk about this. User-generated videos receive 10 times more views and engagement than branded content, highlighting the value of incorporating user-generated content. Short-form videos such as TikTok, Instagram have become increasingly popular, with 75% of consumers saying they've engaged with the brand's short-form video. The problem with the short-form videos that I've learned over the years, because I've done short-form, is it is hard to it's hard to not it's what is the word? Why can't I think of the word? It's hard to find your people, right? It is basically hard to email to them and those kinds of things. And that's why it's important that you have a strategy. Okay. Interactive videos can increase viewer engagement by up to 600%, demonstrating the effectiveness of interactive elements. Okay. Retention rates, last one, retain 95% of a message. Viewers retain 95% of the message when they watch it in a video, compared to 10% when they're reading it. So there's a lot of people that will watch a video on silent, but they'll actually read it. Okay. So it's important that you guys really think about how you want to use video. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about how I use video. And then I'm going to show you some really simple tools that I use. And then Tracy's going to come on and talk to you about how she uses video and some simple tools. And if you stay on today, okay, you need to stay on here. We are going to give you some homework, and we're going to ask you guys to send a video to us. And if you send the video, then you get the workbook. And if you actually sign up to have a call with us, if you're not already with Tracy or I with the Grow organization, then we also have an SOP that Brian, my assistant, created that is going to help you make your videos look like this. Okay. Can you see my page?
Yes.
Okay. So here, how does Tanya Van Rickley use videos? Okay. The way that I use video is I use video on YouTube. Okay. And then I also use video on Facebook. Okay. I do a ton of reels on Facebook. Okay. And then I also use video for stories. So going back to that, I use video for my personal page. I use video for a page that I've created new content on. And then I use video for for training. Okay. So there's different ways that you can use video, but I wanted to first and foremost, Brian, can you put the Grow page in this? Can you put it in the chat, or Tracy, if you have it, and then give them a link to this page? Okay. So let's talk about something really quick. Okay. So as you can see here, right? Everybody thinks about video, like what kind of videos should I do? I have grown this page based on training with my other real estate partners, right? I'm sharing this page. It's a page where like I'll talk about things, they'll talk about things. So this here is, if you're not part of the Global Realty org, right? It's a group of us professionals that have come together to teach you, be a part of that. But then I have my own page, okay? So here on my own page, oops, sorry. Here on this page, I have all of my friends, okay? And then I have different thumbnails that are showing, they're basically, that's just me. So how do I differentiate it? Okay. And then I have shorts. The thing is that I've learned, if you're going to do YouTube video and you want to rank, You need to have over 100 videos. And then, was it 500 videos, Brian, or 100? I think it was over 100, but I have 243 videos. But if you're going to make content and you really want to rank in the Google searches, you want to try to make your videos 8 minutes and more. Okay. So if you're going to move over to YouTube, think about 8 minutes and more. Okay. So I want to show you something actually really quick. I'm actually not going to show you on this page because we did a lot of welcome to Dominate Listing. We did a lot of antics. But as you can see, so a lot of people are like, what about my background? Does it have to be perfect? Do I have to have a green screen? No. You can have it really professional, but the thing is, just have something that's visually appealing. Make sure you don't have a bunch of crap in the background. Make sure you have good lighting. Okay, I'm going to show you this right here. Okay, you see this little thing here? I have this and a ring light. This is like 20 bucks. I'll send this ring light to you guys. But I travel with this ring light and it's literally sitting on my webcam. Okay. So I'm going to show you actually just this page really quick here. I'm actually going to take this ring light off because it's actually in my way. So I'm going to show you this page. Do you see this key leads page? Yes. Does it say key leads? Okay. So I'm going to show you this video. Okay. I want you to
Let's talk strategic partnerships.
We're not going to watch the whole thing.
So here's a list of services and how they contribute to the process. Your title rep.
Okay. So this video here, I started making more videos and they were really crappy. I started doing them on Zoom and I've been doing them on Zoom for a while and I didn't like the quality. So, okay, write this down. Okay. If you have an iPhone and you have a cinematic mode, what I do is I literally have a couple different devices. Okay. I have this sitting on my desk. I have my iPhone and I point it to myself in cinematic mode and it actually blurs
The
my
title
background.
representative.
Okay. And so does this
Clear
not
title
look
and
like good
property,
quality or what?
identifying any liens or encumbrances.
This is not anything exciting. Okay. So I'm going to show you another thing. Okay. And I want to show you guys why this is important. Okay. So
7 tips on
here
branding
is
yourself
another
as
video,
a pre-foreclosure foreclosure expert.
So
if you are aiming
this video here, again, doesn't it look good? The quality look good?
No, I'm missing a lot of what you're saying because your video keeps crossing in.
Hold on, let me share it again. My video keeps crossing in. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Let's go back to that video. Can you see my video now?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's like you shut it off, but then it starts talking again, just
okay.
as you're telling us something.
Okay, good. Sorry, thank you for that. So what I'm trying to say is I showed you a couple videos. I showed you the first one and I showed you this one. I wanted to demonstrate the quality of it. It's in cinematic mode. For me, it's pointing towards me. And the reason why I have it pointing towards me is because I use an app that is a teleprompter app on my phone. And I'm going to tell you guys what that is. Okay. So one, if you do not have a good phone, you don't need to go buy a camera. This is the way I do it. If you have a camera, great. But I find people that have too many gadgets and the green screens and all the things, they don't do very many videos or they try to make it perfect. And it's important that it's simple. Okay. So this cinematic, okay, and I'm actually going to give you guys an app and then I will send this to you. This is the app that I like. A lot of people like CapCut. I don't use CapCut. Okay. My app is called Teleprompter Floating App. Okay. Teleprompter space floating app. Okay. It is a purple app that says teleprompter and it has like a cursive T on it. So, okay, going back to the tools. When I get started, I get in the mindset. A lot of times I will make videos, by the way, at night. I will make them also on the weekends when I'm not getting phone calls, because my mindset is if I'm going to do my face up and I'm going to make a video that's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, 8 minutes, I'm going to make 3 to 6 videos at a time. I am going to batch these videos. And the other thing is, coming from a mindset standpoint, when I do make these informative educational videos, guess what? I'm wearing the same shirt. In this channel that I'm showing you, where it's all me talking, I have 3 shirts I'm wearing. I'm wearing a blue shirt, a black shirt, and a white shirt. I'm not mixing it up. So every time I make these, I'm wearing one or the other because I look it on camera and I don't even have to think about it. Okay. So make it easy for yourself. Okay. So teleprompter app. All right. So now I'm going to go here. Do you guys see Chat GPT here? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do something right here. Okay. So I'm going to give you a workbook that's going to tell you all the things you should do with video, right? You can do interview videos. You can do city videos. You can do FAQs, the buyer FAQs, the seller FAQs. You can talk about the city. But here's one thing that I want to encourage you to do. If you're not following Channel Junkies, follow Channel Junkies. If you're not following Levi Lassick, follow him. They're like the video experts. There's also Krista Mayshore, right? So you can follow these video experts and figure out what your style is. But for me, when I'm now making real estate videos for Colorado, I want to be interesting. So instead of only doing 5 mistakes buyers make, 7 mistakes sellers make, I like to do the whole mistakes because I like to kind of go to the negative. You should be doing this, right? 7 interesting, facts about Denver, Colorado. Okay. Denver, Colorado. And I already did a video on this. And then I'm going to say short facts. Short facts. And then I also like to say bullet points. And Tracy has like hacks with this. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I do. All right. So look. So here are 7 facts about Denver. Okay. And what I do is I literally go right here and I hit copy. Okay. So you can copy and paste. All right. And then I will go here into my Google Doc. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go into a Google Doc. All right. And then I am literally going to paste this. So I'm showing you guys my process. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to paste this, right? Just like this. And usually what I'll do is I'll kind of, make some, so I space it out, but I could also go back to Chat GPT and I could tell it, make it numbers, not bullet points. Okay. So you could do that too. Okay. So it's going to do that, right? So then you can say number 1, number 2, number 3, right? And so I go over here and then I go to my Chat GPT here. I'm actually going to do this. Okay. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. And then I'm just going to name it so then I could find it. Okay. So I'm going to say 7 facts about Denver. Michaela, I know that you're on and you should really be doing a lot of these for Pueblo, like ASAP. Okay. All right. So I put it in my computer. Now, when I'm in my app that I downloaded, there's a section for scripts. But before I go to the scripts, what I do is I literally go in to my Google Drive. Okay. So write this step down. I go into my Google Drive on my phone. I go to recent. And then what I do is here I have the script and I copy and paste the script. Okay. And then what I do when I copy and paste the script is I literally go into my app and I do script and there's scripts in there. And you're going to have to watch a video on the app because the app can be horizontal or it could be vertical. Okay. My next step is I literally go to my phone, I turn the app on, I have my light on, and I just read straight from the app. Like, hey, my name's Tanya. I'm going to give you 7 really cool tips about Denver, Colorado. And then sometimes I have one that 7 crazy things you need to know before moving to Colorado. The other thing is, another really great video is the top 10 industries or the top 5 to 7 industries in Colorado. Hey, my name's Tanya. If you're thinking about moving to Colorado, I want to give you the top 7 industries because I'm sure you want to keep a job or have a job when you get here, right? Right? So you have to think about like, how are people going to go back to your channel? And if you're doing the boring, like I'm only going to post, listings, or I'm only going to post, me doing an open house. Think about what would you want to know? Okay. So here is your homework. Write down 10 things. If you were moving to a new city, what would you want to know? Okay. Some of the things you're going to want to know is what's the industries, the top 5 school districts. You could use Chat GPT, right? The top 5 school districts for Denver, Colorado. For me, I want to know what is the faith-based community here, right? What is, what are the top 5 adventurous things to do in Denver? What kind of restaurants are coming to Denver, right? What's the weather like in Denver? Okay. Hey, if you're moving to Denver, a lot of people are looking for the weather, but the weather is super bipolar. So when you go out on a, if you go out on a road trip, if it's 74 degrees out, make sure you also bring a ski jacket and these kinds of things. So I just want you guys to think of what are the top 7 to 10 things about my city that people want to know. Okay. So that's how I use the app. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about how Reels and Facebook Lives. Okay. So when I do posts, I do a couple different things. I am not a super polished video person. I'm more like, if I'm feeling something, I'm going to share it. Okay. One is there is a section for a pinned post. For me, if you're using Facebook, you should pin a post of you talking about who you are and like your industry. So when somebody goes to look for you, 1, it should be public, and 2, it should say a little bit about you. Okay. So for me, I'm really trying to push my keynote. Okay. But like if I go to post, you will see me doing a couple things. You will see me walking. Late in the last year, lives would get hundreds of views. Okay. And the longer you do the live, you'll get hundreds of views. But one thing that I discovered is shorts. Okay. Shorts get hundreds, sometimes thousands of views. So let's just say, and this would be a really good homework assignment for you. I always say if you don't have enough business, you are just getting in the industry, you should be previewing 3 to 5 homes a week. Okay. And this is a really good short video that you could do. You could literally preview the 3 to 5 homes, and then you could create a short, go into your phone, create a short, and do a short of the 5 properties that you saw this week. You're showing like the market, right? So a lot of you are like, I saw this open house and I saw this, and that's great in your stories. But if you want to create like a post of all the houses you saw that week, that's a really good post. And I would suggest making it a reel. Okay. So I do a lot of video. Like, for example, this was a video that we just did for a veteran association, and I linked it to them. We did one, it was a Harley video, and that video got like, I don't know, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 views. Okay. So you don't have to do reels all the time. I would say don't overuse the reels in your Facebook. I would do a post, a reel, a Facebook Live, share them, that kind of thing. Okay. So I want to go back to these statistics really quick here. Okay. So if we
We
go
are in an industry with tons of,
I'm actually gonna go here, okay? And I want to encourage you to look at statistics when you start posting, because when you start looking at the statistics, it's gonna get you excited, and then you're gonna know like who's actually looking at your videos, okay? So if you go here to, this is your channel, okay? You know what? I'm not gonna show the statistics, and the reason is it's not showing the statistics for the video that I just showed because my computer shut all that down. I'll send you the statistics, but okay, so I'm gonna stop this really quick and I'm gonna go into this page really quick here. I'm gonna take about 3 more minutes of your time. First of all, is this helpful? Is any of this helpful for you guys to make it simple? I know I'm going super fast. Okay. Everybody has their own process. And again, I cannot have tons of gadgets. I was actually in the market to buy a webcam computer, a really, really good webcam, and I already have one. And then I was in the market of buying like a camera, and I was like, oh my God, this thing has cinematic. Like, what am I thinking right now? Okay. So I'm going to show you this marketing book here. Okay. I'm going to go here.
Tanya, while you look, do you use the year? Do you put in your graphics the year, like the 2023 fun facts or top 5 industries in your town? Because I see like some have years, and then you look and it says, 2014 or whatever.
I personally want my videos to be evergreen. So if people want to know the year, they could just put when the video was posted. It could say this was posted 3 years ago, right? I don't want to scare people away with that. So for me, I just do that. So I'm gonna share this.
You do too. I love just keeping it timeless. It's like,
Yes.
what's working today, even though things change over time, it always comes back to the foundation stays real over time. And so I think it's important whenever you're posting something out there is make sure, in 2 years you can repost that baby, recycle it and save you time and throw it back out.
I agree.
That's a good point, because I see some videos have the year and I'm like, why would they want to do that? But
No,
mean, they
for
have it.
me, I'm not. And you could see with my channel, by the way, I wasn't in production. I'm going back into production. So on my personal channel, a lot of people are like, well, I teach, but I also sell, and then I have a team and I can coach. Do I have to have multiple channels? My guy said have one channel and have different playlists and have different thumbnails to show that you are a multifaceted person. There is a lot of different schools of thought on that. And for me, I can't manage. I already have 3 that I'm managing. Okay.
And I'll be honest, like I have a post-it note of 2 little post-its and it has my 2 goals. Okay. This is for 12 months. I have 1 goal here, 1 goal here. Every time I'm going to post a video or come up with something, if it doesn't relate to those 2 goals, why bother? Focus on really what is important right now and don't get lost and just stay direct, simple, simple, simple.
Yeah. And that's the thing is everybody overthinks it. And the thing about like Tracy and I were just like, all right, let's just do it. You're like, you know what? These people really need to know this information. And especially if you're going to build a YouTube channel, it's 1 video at a time, right? So just think, I'll do 3 videos this month. I'll do 3 next month. And if you're going to make a video, then do 3 at a time or do 6 at a time and then roll them out. And then years later, I have 246 videos, you guys. I've been doing this for years. And if you go back and look at my first videos, they're horrible, like horrible lighting. I look like an idiot. I still look like an idiot in videos. But for me, I want to be myself because people are either going to like you or they're not, right? So right here, listing videos, testimonial videos, agent videos. Okay. Here's some camera. You can have a gimbal if you want to go crazy and you want to do what Levi and them are doing. Okay. Best shots, right? If you're going to shoot things, you can shoot things with your camera. Here's some editing tips. Okay, so I'm gonna send this to you, but we're not sending this to you unless you guys send us a video, and Tracy will give you that homework. Okay, how to plan your videos. Here's some planning videos. But here's the thing, this is already obsolete. Okay, this is good because things to do. So you literally could go to Chat GPT and say, give me the top 5 neighborhoods in Littleton, Colorado. Boom, right? Give me all the gated communities in Littleton, Colorado. Okay, give me the best school districts. Right here, this page right here is golden. Okay, so you want to think about like what you can, yes, you can find them and stuff, but Chat GPT is so amazing. Like, look, top breweries. I would want to know where the breweries are. You know, what are the top 5 hikes in Colorado? What is the difference between the top ski resorts in Colorado? Like, what makes your town interesting and what is going to make you interesting? Okay, so go back and do that. So we talked about cinematic, we talked about the stats, we talked about what I do, we talked about Chat GPT. Okay, we talked about how to download it. And so please don't be on here like, okay, I'm just trying to get information and I'm a professional student. Because listen, every little action creates big success, right? You just have to take the video. Like Charlotte was sending me her videos and I was like, those are so good, right? So you don't have to be perfect, and we're not getting any younger. We might be getting thinner. Okay. But like, I'm in my hot girl 50 phase. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be seeing my wrinkles. I'm not getting that much thinner, but I'm getting better. And guess what? The more you do the video, the better you're going to get. Okay. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to let Tracy, I have 2 video books for you. Okay. And then if you are a part of our organization, or you come and you have a meeting with us, we can give you our whole, actually, Tracy, I'm going to just say one more thing. I am going to show you, hold on really quickly. I'm going to go back to that YouTube really quick and show you what we are going to give you, which is, it's actually Google Chrome. Okay. Can you see my Chrome here? Hold on. Actually, can you see this page here? Is that page? Sorry, I have so many on here. Not that one. Never mind. I'll wait till Tracy. I have to find it again because I just left. Tracy, do you want me to show the Barbie video first?
No, well, yeah, just we'll show it in a little bit. And
Okay.
I mean, who on here too, like, wants to be as consistent as Tanya when it comes to video? I mean, can
Heck
we all
yes.
like, I mean, that is the key, you guys, is how consistent this girl is. And she keeps it simple. And it's like, if you can be consistent, it will build its own credibility. And yeah, Charlotte. I love
I
it.
just
Charlotte-
I just wanted to mention my son is in special effects, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this editing. Yada yada yada. He's like, Mom, get iMovie for iPhone. It does everything that you will be able to do. It's very simple. I went on. I used it in 10 minutes. I knew exactly what I was doing, and I made a great video. So I just wanted to make that suggestion and put it out there. That put it on your iPhone. It's fabulous.
Oh, you know what?
yes,
I
Charlotte.
forgot to say that that's what I used. A lot of people are saying use CapCut, which is another app. All I use is iPhone, and I literally edit it from the bottom, from the back to the front. And I do almost all my editing on my phone. Thank you for reminding me.
So you use iMovie or just your iPhone?
I use iMovie on my iPhone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because iMovie is great. I love it. And it's
Does
simple for
iMovie-
us old people.
Does iMovie have captions?
Yes, it does.
Oh, cool.
It has all kinds of things on it, which is, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you can have scrolling words going across, you can throw captions, you can do everything with it. And it's really simple. Like I said, within 10 minutes, I took a video, I had captions, I had scrolling stuff on it, and it was really simple. And I am not a tech person by any means, even though that's what my son does for a living, doesn't mean he helps me with stuff. He says, use this, it will work, you can handle it. And he's right, So I highly recommend it, because I was finding that there were things just using my, camera on my iPhone, and doing a video just was not cutting it. And I didn't even put it on for a month. And then I was kicking myself. It's like, oh my God, now I got to go redo these videos because they'll be so much better now.
You got to post within 48 hours. Like it should be
Absolutely.
24, 48. Boom. Go ahead.
It is. And it's one of those, like, I got 3 daughters who have all been, basically raised with the technology. And it's just like, I didn't even have a cell phone in college, girls. I don't think they can grasp that. And I'm like, we have had to adapt at such a rapid pace. And, it's one of those, the more we make it complex, the more we're not going to take action. And so it's Video Leap, I would say, has been the second favorite app for me. I love iMovie too. And Video Leap has just been just as easy for me, just to kind of merge, overlay music, and just really do it user friendly, of pulling them in from your phone and just all working together. And another tip, somebody taught me in the last year that I was like, really, is it that big of a difference? Is use your rear camera at all times. Do not use your selfie. If you use your selfie, even in a selfie, it's not going to have the clarity and just the images that it's going to be able to produce without using the back. So that's one thing. Just kind of keep that kind of fresh in mind. Tripod is one of those things, you guys. If you don't have a tripod, like I had a gimbal before, and I swear that gimbal, I was like, my God, how do I get it in the right angle? I mean, I was freaking fighting this thing. It was like, come on. And I've just gone back to, hey, have a tripod, have it be where it's just there. You can use it in multiple faucets, whether you're, shooting a Zoom on the go. But one thing I invested in at our last conference, they had an AI robotic tripod. So what you guys are looking at right here is I can actually take this tripod into my homes. I can shoot my own Matterport. I can have it actually like do a panoramic shot. I can have it take 3 shots of me in one picture. It's like user friendly. I connect it. This thing tracks. If I want to stage a room, I can put it on a time lapse and actually stage, and it'll track me around the room. So this was a $500 purchase. I get the app for free. I don't have any type of membership after that, but it's been a pretty cool little fun tool, and it's making me stand out. And here's when it comes down to me on those 2 little Post-it notes, okay? Those 2 little Post-it notes, all I want to do is on one of them, I want to help freaking agents. I mean, that's just something I get a lot of gratification in life. I want to help agents. On the other side, I want to sell homes that I can almost ride my bike to. I want to sell homes that are close, convenient, that are in my community, that are people that are like-minded, similar interests, in the same school district, wearing the same colors, people that are speaking my language. So I want to create a lifestyle of what? That I freaking sell houses in their freaking neighborhood. It's that simple. And so it's like, that's my goal, is I want them to see my lifestyle. I want them to see them going to my girls' games. I want them seeing me not missing a moment in my family's life, because me first finally, and it's like, we've all put so many other people in front of us. What do you freaking want in 2024? What do you want more of it? And start making it bold, and don't get sidetracked. Don't go do a
Hashtag
stupid
stress
video.
less, more success.
I don't care if it's FOMO too. Like if somebody else is shooting a video, but it's not speaking your language, give them a round of applause, be happy for them, so that portrays onto you. And it's like, the more you give, the more you get. So you gotta like basically paint this pictures. You got a canvas, and you guys know I love to paint, and I'll go to Goodwill and I'll get an abstract, old outdated canvas, and I'll bring it back to life. Because I'm cheap, so I don't want to go get new canvas. I want used, recycled. I want to bring it back. I want to bring that energy back. And so it's like, with video, what statement do you really want to make? What's your goal? What messaging are you really after? And what do you want? And when it comes down to me, is I want to show them how I can help. And I want to show them where I can help, who I am. I want them to trust me. If number one, if I'm shooting a video, I'm after there's three things. Number one, I want them to trust me and I want them to know me, right? So I'm going to be myself. I ain't going to be somebody I'm not, but I want to do it in a positive way because I'm just a positive person. So that's the vibe I want to give. I want to build credibility. So to build credibility, what can I do that is subliminal? Oh, let's take my logo and do it subliminally of an overlay. Let's have them visually see the Tracy Frans logo on my video in the corner. So I don't even have to say my damn name. They should already know who I am because I am creating that message that this is me. You shouldn't even have to ask who I am because I am throwing it in your face. So every morning you wake up, you remember me. And so, yeah, I'm going to put an overlay on every damn thing because I want their mind to remember that name, remember that font whenever anything in real estate comes to their mind. I want them to remember that logo. So I have to put that as an overlay. And if I don't, I'm missing that.
Okay, but here's my question though. Where is the overlay? Because in YouTube, I have my logo and my logo is in the corner of every video. How are you putting it as an overlay? In YouTube or where?
I go in like iMovie and Video Leap, you can do overlays. And so like in Video Leap, all I do is it's just that little app. I think I'm paying 19 a year, if not 50 a year.
Can you type it in when you get a chance?
Yeah, and it just Video Leap, like you're leaping, LEAP. You're leaping to your future, Video Leap. And it's like I have all my logos and everything stored in a folder. And so when I'm shooting a video, all I do is I bring that logo in, fade it in, spin it out. I created a 4D logo like 4 years ago with the old logo of EXP. I cut that out, still using the 4D logo, and now I brought the new one in because I use Video Leap to shorten it and expand. So like you can go to Fiverr for $2, probably, maybe $5 if you want to, really invest in yourself this year. But give them your logo and have them make it 4D. So it's like I have this logo and it explodes and it comes back and then it has my picture and it's like 3 seconds, but it's like, I want to make a statement. I want them to remember me. So do I want to just, be the plain Jane, or do I want to be remarkable and rememberable? And it's like, just don't be afraid to really put yourself out there to be different, because different is the key to them remembering you. And number one is trust.
It's also energy. People want to be around people that have energy. And that's what Hank was saying last week is, do these girls have energy? And your energy is you, right? People want to be educated and entertained right now. They're looking for both.
and it's like, if you can create that trust, build that credibility, what is my goal in the end is for them to look at me as the expert. Right? So if I can get them to trust me, if I build that credibility with my stamp of approval, then in the end, if I'm at an open house, if I am freaking just at a showing, if I'm at a walkthrough, now they're looking at me as the expert, because that third thing is I want to be remembered as the expert whenever a real estate conversation comes up. Right? So yesterday I'm at a walkthrough. It was a hell morning. Our dates got mixed up on the walkthrough. It was on all the dates. A walkthrough was a week ago, but they wanted to do it an hour before yesterday, and we had a post occupancy. Long story short, my sellers had a morning, and then we had to go to their new construction walkthrough. And and it's just like, I got them there, and it was a rough morning, but we found solutions. We had hurdles. And so I could care less if they saw me taking a selfie with them in the background at this walkthrough, because God damn it, we made it. We made it. We survived. And I don't care what my clients think if they look over their shoulder and see me.
Because make sure they're not looking unbecoming. Anytime you're taking a video with your clients or whatever, just make sure like your shirt's pulled down, your rolls aren't showing. Hey, you might want to put your sunglasses on right now because you got no makeup on, but you look cute. You know, like if you're using your people in video, you have to think they're also in these videos. I'm really like funny about that. I hate when people, they look really amazing and the person next to them looks like crap.
Oh, well, it's like, it was one of those days where like I had a track meet I had to go to for high school in between these appointments. And it's like I'm running, but it's like I remember to capture the moment, you guys. I was at half the walkthrough. I made it. I made them know I was there for them, but I had to capture the moment because I had to let other people know at that track meet because I want to sell those damn people's house at the track meet. Those are the people. I mean, they're in my neck of the woods. They're about to become empty nesters, right? Like I'm like, oh, that 2-story next year, they're going to be ready for that ranch. I'm playing a
So
chess game.
basically you're storytelling, right? It goes back to storytelling. And like even yesterday with Angelina and Michaela, and Sarah and Nayeli, I was doing a call on video with my hat on, and then I did a video with my hat on. It shows that you are relatable and you're storytelling and you're successful. Here's the deal: perception's reality, people. You could be selling no homes, but if you're like, here are the 5 homes that I looked at for my buyers this week in a reel, they're going to think you were so busy.
My TC was doing a month-end collage for me. And I'm like, girl, you forgot 3 pendings. And she's like, what do you mean, Tracy? I'm like, well, those new constructions, they're not sold yet, right? Just because they didn't go in their offer this month doesn't mean they're not pending. I'm like, yeah, you get those babies on there because those babies are pending. Like it's perception. I didn't enter
Everybody
into the
should be following her, by the way. I saw that post. She had a post this morning, 3 pending, 3 sold, coming soon. So I was like, somebody's on fire, right? People want to work with people that are busy. And if you're not putting active pending sold, you can be like, hey, I'm out looking at properties again for my buyer. Hey, I just went to a listing and here's what I learned today, right? I went to a listing and here's a tip that every seller needs to know. You have to think about when you're with your clients, what's the lesson? What's a story sort of thing.
And it's like one of those things where go into ChatGPT, go in, get like what are,
You want me to go into Chat GPT right now? You want me to tell you?
well, I can go into mine too. I was just kind of referring to like, when you go in there and you type this up, here's what you got to do too is like, to me, it's like you take the top 10 of that list. Now give them your top. Show them what's your top of that list. So take it one step further of, hey, here is the top 10 things in our city and my family and my husband and if I had to pick tonight where I was going, this is where I would go and this is why, because I'm bringing that personal touch in so they don't think I just went to ChatGPT and took that. It's like now I'm giving value. I'm taking all those sources and they want to hear from me. They want to feel like they're talking to me and not ChatGPT. So we got to tweak it. And it's like, it's kind of one of those where to that hack, if you guys aren't using the hack of, if you go into ChatGPT and let's see, can you share my screen real quick?
You have to share your screen. You go down to share screen.
Got it.
And then, so when I put like, hey, the top 5 mistakes sellers make, I put in a really funny tone. And I literally have 2 videos. You actually could go to my personal channel and I'm literally talking about 5 funny things, but I felt like I was reading it a little bit. It went too fast. So I needed to slow down the,
yes.
Oh, you're looking at
and give them exactly the tone. It's like
you're sharing, Tracy,
okay.
you're sharing me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So I just want to show you this quick little hack on in ChatGPT. It is a statistic. 97% of all agents are misusing it right now. And so it's not going anywhere. It should be a tool to help you do everything faster and quicker and more efficiently. And yet just kind of like brushing your teeth, keep learning a little bit every day. I had a national convention that came to our state here a few weeks ago. And one of the things that I did is if you go bottom left corner of ChatGPT, you go into your setting, you click on your profile, it says customize ChatGPT. Now, this is where if you type in custom instructions on who you are, who you're targeting to, who you want to sell. It's like, here we go. I'm a female top producing realtor with a big and energetic personality. And this is where I thrive. And then I go, we sell an average of $500,000 houses because I want to be selling $500,000 houses. If I'm not, I want to manifest it. I want to visualize it. I want to see those homes going pending, because if I see it, believe it, I will make it happen. So I'm going to tell this is what I want. These are the areas. I don't want to spend gas. I don't want to have to take more time away from my life. So I have my neighborhoods that in my areas that I really want to go. Now, you can go in, there's tips on that bottom, like right corner. You can see the tips. Here's thought starters to the right. Who do you work for? What are your hobbies, interests? What subjects can you talk about? What are some goals you have? Then you come down here, you can go, how would I like ChatGPT to respond? Well, I'm going to tell it to respond. I want it to mirror my target market. I want it to build rapport. I want more luxury buyers because I want to work harder and smarter and just more efficiently. I want to create a call of action with everything I do because I want a response. Then at my ethics class for AI, they took it one step further and they go, tell it to protect you with real estate license law. Tell it to protect you with the code of ethics. Tell it to protect you with state regulations, national regulations. Respect everyone. Give me direct responses. And it's like, tell this what to do, because if you guys don't save this right here and you go over here and you just type into this chat, it will start over and it will not know who made that last post. So the only way to make all this connect together and to remember who you are and to connect them is to use that same thread each time, because it's going to build like a book. So that's kind of one thing.
This is such a good tip. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's just like, make your day more efficiently, right? Okay. And then Tanya, do you want to share that? I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and share, and let's get the Barbie up. So in the last year, we got to go to an experience that it was more of a mindset retreat with top producing real estate agents from all over the country. And there was this one gentleman that stayed with us. And at first I'm like, who's this guy? A little crazy. And I'm like, okay, he's crazy. I'm crazy, you know, and it was just like the energy. I start to basically, just dive in deeper who he is, connect on Facebook. And I'm like, holy shit, he really is living up to what he's saying. Cause he's like, oh yeah, I'm starting to get quite a few views in my state in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, whatever, bro.
Yes, we're all just like, oh yeah, he's sitting there, he's just in his sweatpants and his glasses, and I'm like, yeah, buddy, really? You guys, this guy, he's creating a way to show home tours and give it personality and bring in people in his life that he loves, and to be able to do it in a way where now he is so damn busy in the last year just because he's picking subjects that are trending and he's bringing it into his home tours. And let's go ahead, sit back and enjoy this show for Jordan Wildman.
Can we open house this weekend?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blow-up party with all the Barbies and playing choreography, but I'd be able to stop by.
Okay, let's go. And hey guys, as you walk into your dream home, you'll notice this massive great room with huge cathedral ceilings, all brand new vinyl plank, and enough room for any kind of activity you could imagine. Well, hey Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Let's go check out this amazing kitchen. And hey guys, as you walk into this massive eat-in kitchen, you'll notice the vinyl plank floor runs all the way through the main level. You have stainless steel appliances, more storage you know what to do with, and access to your backyard.
Hi, Ken.
Well, hey Barbie, let's go see if we can't find a beach out there. And hey guys, this perfect backyard is perfect for so many activities such as beach.
Too bad, Ken. I guess the beach was a little bit too much for you. Gosh, you're so lucky that I'm injured. Right, beat you up right here.
Oh, you're gonna beach me off.
If you're gonna beach him
Whoa.
off, you better beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off right now.
You can't even beat yourself off.
You
That doesn't make
don't
any
even
sense.
know
Whoa,
like
whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody's gonna beat anyone off.
I think that's our cue to go back inside.
And notice just you guys, the thing that Jordan was saying, he's like, man, they don't make time for each
Baths
other, him and
upstairs
the
with this
friends.
massive primary suite with its own ensuite, big closet, and its bank of windows. Good morning, Barbie.
Good morning, Ken.
If you're looking for a beautiful home on the north side of Fort Wayne, my name's Ken. I mean Jordan Wildman. Come rodeo this house with us today. Let's go.
Sure, Ken.
So I just really wanted to share that, you guys, on how, you know,
Okay,
it don't matter who you are, you know, you can just be you. Creativity is the key, and just you can't hold back. And I challenge everybody, like, what's the one thing you want more of in 2024 right now? And put it on a post-it note and put it on your laptop right now. And if you guys want our next workbook, you got to send us a video. I don't care what you do, but in the next 24 hours, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, I want you to tell a quick little caption of what you're doing in that moment, what your day looks like, and I want you to shoot it to me or Tanya, and then we'll get you the big workbook. Take action, figure out what you want, and it's time to just go and no holding back, and don't let anything get in the way.